Hi friends, and welcome back to AmandaMuse. We're going to be filming a Q&A, a Snapchat Q&A, and I might throw in some Facebook questions. So let's jump into this right now. Because I'm short on time and I've never done a Snapchat Q&A, I asked you guys to just type me the questions because quite frankly, I didn't know how I was actually going to film them. Asma was asking your house cleaning routine and tips, and how do you manage that with kids and work? And my whole thing with cleaning around kids and just like managing one's sanity is small batch cleaning. What that means to me is I do not tackle the entire house in one day. Yesterday, for example, I just swept and mopped the floors on the main level. 2 days before that, I did both bathrooms. So I like to do it in small spurts because really, I usually have about an hour if I allot my time to cleaning, like an hour a day to do something. And I don't want to clean every single day. Next question is from Robin Lynn 1314, and she was asking, what am I most looking forward to this summer? And the reality is just being outside. Like, I freaking love being outside. If you follow me on Snapchat or you follow me on Instagram, like if I'm ever outside, I have the biggest, silliest grin on my face. I just love it. And our routine last summer, which I know is only going to be better this summer because Jack is actually walking and he's bigger and he's just getting into stuff more independently. But what I like to do is get up in the morning, pack a nice lunch, and then just go. And I like to meet my friends at a park or just be at a park and doing things outdoors. I find it so easy and I just can't freaking wait, let's be honest. Maria 18184 was asking if I was still doing P90, and I'm not, and I kid you not, I think about it like 4 times a week that I need to start it again. Exactly 1 year ago, pretty much, I should check those videos, I started a huge weight loss routine and I used P90 and I just started eating better and I lost over 30 pounds, which I still can't believe to this day that I did that. So no, I'm not doing it right now, but yes, I would like to start doing it again. B. Ferguson Smart was asking for activities that I've been doing lately with Esme and Jack. And really, as of late, like literally since the renovations have stopped and then the sun has come out, I really enjoy just taking them to the park and running around and having fun like that. I have noticed that we've been doing a little too much iPad in the house, like a little too late in the day. And so I'm really trying to be more aware of that and just be more present and more like, let's read more stories and let's do those kinds of basic activities. And then I have been pulling out the construction paper with some paint. I like water paint right now, not water paint, watercolor paint for Jack. It's just not as messy, and markers and crayons and just doing like easy stuff. Here's some stickers, here's some stuff, do what you want. You know, very much like child-led. Umonav was asking if I would ever be interested in doing a meet and greet. And yes, I would. I feel like maybe 2 people would show up and that would be really weird. Like that would feel weird for me to organize this whole thing and have nobody there. But that said, I mean, it's still 2 people. It'd be kind of cool. You guys know so much about me and I don't know all that much about you. The other thing is that most of you guys who watch my channel, I mean, not all of you, but most of you have kids too in the same age. So would you even be able to get away? Do you know what I mean? I'd have to really think that through. Sarah Fedotova says, you seem to really embrace and enjoy motherhood. What keeps you motivated even on the hard days? It's twofold. One is that obviously the things that I do, I have my children and my family in mind, and I've talked about this in length before, how I feel that the mother might not necessarily be like the focal point of the family, but she is definitely the heart, I feel like. So if mom's having a rough day, a lot of times the whole family feels it, and I know that. Doesn't always mean I pay attention to it, but I am very conscious of it. So I try to do things with the thought in mind that like my kids are gonna grow up one day and this might be a memory, and how will they feel about that? I really do want them to have lots of good memories. I am a flawed person though, and I want them to grow up having like real life memories. Like, yeah, sometimes mom and dad would have a fight, or sometimes mom would stay up too late and drink too much coffee the next day and be a grouchy bum. Like, that's the reality of it. But I also want them to have memories where it's like, do you remember that one time that mom chased me through the park? Or maybe my mom does the funniest voices, or she always plays games, or she did my hair. I don't know. Like, I want them to feel like their childhood was a nice one. So that I keep in mind. And then the other side of it is, I appreciate that this time in my life is a short time. It's a season and it won't last forever. And from what I know of myself and from what I've read, it just seems to be, this is a very delicious time to be present, you know? I'm gonna get time back to myself later and I'm gonna have all of those things, so why not just enjoy this for what it is, the good, the bad, the ugly kind of thing? It's hard to answer that question because I don't always love it. Sometimes I yearn for time to myself so much that it pains me, but then I suppose what keeps me motivated is knowing that this isn't permanent. The beautiful thing about life is that it's constantly changing. It never remains the same, and I love that. Sometimes it's bittersweet, but a lot of times that's what keeps me motivated. So very long-winded. I hope I answered that question. Okay, so those were all of the questions on Snapchat. Thank you so much for asking me questions. I hope I was able to answer yours, and if I wasn't, then be sure to follow me on Snapchat so that the next time I throw out a prompt, you won't miss it, because these are always a little bit fun and a nice way to get to know me a little bit better. So that's the scoop. Hope you guys have a great week. Keep it real. As usual, follow me on all of my social media platforms. All of the links are going to be below. My newest is Pinterest, so I've been pinning dinner plans and things that I've been cooking. And my most favorite is probably Snapchat, because I'm on there all the time. So if you're interested in like bits and clips of the day, that's a great place to find me. All right, that's the scoop. Have a good one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.